welcome back to the Legalpreneur Attorneys YouTube channel. I am really excited about today's episode, if you must call it that, because it's all about Instagram. Number 6 on the list is Instagram. This is the last of the big social media channels for me to cover. There's obviously a ton of social media channels, but right now more than ever, I think it's so critically important to make sure that you have some kind of presence on Instagram, which is what I'm going to get into. I'm going to give you 3 reasons why you need to be on Instagram as an attorney. I don't care what practice area, what kind of firm, you need to be on Instagram. Before we get into it, if you haven't joined me before, I'm Andrea Sager. I'm the CEO and founder of Legalpreneur, and this is the specifically the attorney YouTube channel where I dive in each week helping attorneys make sure that they have consistent clients always coming to them. These are all coming from our download, our free download, 99 Ways to Find Your Next Client. If you don't have it, the link is there in the description. Make sure you get that. It's completely free. It lists all 99 ways, and this YouTube channel is just me going into detail about all 99 ways. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, share all the things. And I'm really excited to announce that we officially have launched our Legalpreneur Attorneys program. This is making sure attorneys get more money in their hands. They get more quality clients. This is done with attorneys serving our Legalpreneur membership, the small businesses that sign up for our Legalpreneur membership, and our marketplace. So this brand new, fresh, we have attorneys already getting quality clients from our marketplace. And basically it's attorneys making sure that they're getting quality clients and consistent revenue. That's what I'm dedicated to helping attorneys with. And so I hope to have you join us. Okay. Why should you be on Instagram? I'm giving you 3 reasons, which number 1 is presence. You need to have a presence. 2, show your personality. And 3, it's all about connection. So when it comes to having a presence, most of the time, no matter what kind of business it is, people are looking for you on social media. They're looking for you online. So they're checking, do you have a website? Do you have a social media presence? Because I kid you not, more and more people, even though you might be an attorney and you think, oh, they don't care. I'm a professional service provider. They're not going to care about my online presence. People are caring more and more today. Why? Because they want to see your personality. Is this somebody that they could get along with? Is this somebody that they like? So I am seeing more and more every single day attorneys showing up on Instagram, which I love to see. But if you're not and you're scared, you really need to dig into that fear in order to overcome it and just start your presence on Instagram. Number 1, having the presence alone, that's what people are looking for. They're like, okay, are they on Instagram? Great. They want to make sure that you're a legitimate person. And then once they see that you have a presence, the next thing they're wanting to check out is your personality. And if you're a solo attorney, absolutely your personality should be on Instagram. And if you're a litigator and they want a small solo litigator bulldog fight, like that's the personality that should be on Instagram. If you're like me and you're like, why can't we just all get along? And you're a transactional attorney like me, just not wanting to fight, then you want to have a fun personality. And I do a lot of education on Instagram, even still, about the law and all the legal side of business for small businesses. And that's what Instagram should be. It shouldn't be constantly promoting your services, which I think that like there's definitely a time and a place for that. But when it comes to Instagram, you want to show your personality. Instagram is a place for connection. And that's why I have number 3 there, connection. But going back to personality, people are, especially if you're in the transactional world, it's very obviously very different than litigation. But if you're in the transactional world, they want to get to know you. They want to build a relationship with you. And so you have to show your personality. That way they know, hey, is this somebody I can work with long-term? Is this somebody that I can trust? Is this somebody that I enjoy working with? Like that's ultimately what it comes down to. I still talk to some clients and they honestly just love that I check in with them. So that's a whole nother video, but my personality is that I care about people. I'm constantly checking in on my clients. But that personality comes out on Instagram. And then number 3, of course, is connection. You want to be able to connect with people online. And I can't tell you how many people I've connected with over the years, and they've been following me for years and years. And they're like, I've been following you for years, and finally I'm in a place to work with you. And they're all excited. But because I took the time to slowly connect and build that relationship over the years, it may take years for somebody to become a client. But because you're building that relationship, you guys, we had to launch this legalpreneur attorney marketplace because I could not stop getting new clients. I get tons of email. I don't even have a law firm website anymore, but I still get tons of inbound requests every single day. That's why we had to launch this marketplace, because I was like, we can't handle this anymore. And so we got that launched, but all of it is, we're currently not doing any advertising except for our 99 ways download. We're not doing any advertising on the small business side. It's all from, a lot of it is from Instagram and TikTok. That's ultimately like where all of our clients are coming from right now, because we're not doing any paid advertising. We really haven't been able to do a huge promotion because we still have so many clients coming in. So at the beginning, you may feel like you are talking to crickets, and you probably will be. But I highly, highly encourage you to continue to build that connection, build the relationships, connect with other attorneys on there. They're going to be great referral sources for you. Connect with potential clients, and not in a salesy way. We know the professional rules, but it's just connecting with their content, and they're going to connect with your content. So just make sure you're putting out valuable content, which brings me to, okay, what do you need to post? So what do you post on Instagram? Number 1, I love video. I love TikTok and Reels. So I'm all about TikToks, like short form content, TikTok Reels. And that's my bread and butter. Every once in a while, I will make a static post with photos. But ultimately, it just comes down to, what do you want to do? So my mentor, Chris Harder, I was in his mastermind for 3.5 years, and he always said, just do what you want to do. There's no need to make up these rules. He's like, so Chris, I think he has 300,000 followers on Instagram. He's the only one on his Instagram. He doesn't outsource that because he loves connecting with people there. He loves that connection. So that's not something he wants to outsource. But if you want to outsource it, outsource it. But if it's something that you enjoy doing, there's no need to outsource it. I am currently doing the social media. We are looking for a new social media manager, but for my personal account, I love doing it. I have had somebody doing my content on my personal account in the past, but I was always the one doing the DMs, always the one commenting back, always, like, I love the connection piece. So if you don't love the connection piece, you probably want to hire somebody that can do that for you. And that's a luxury that we get to have. If you don't want to do it, hire it out. And it's not, if you're sitting there thinking like, oh my gosh, of course, hiring it out I don't have money for that. It's not as expensive as you may think. Yeah, not expensive at all. So don't be afraid of it. Make sure you have that presence, because I promise you, and even now with the potential TikTok ban, which is something that I have steered away from discussing at all, because I firmly believe in where your energy goes, that's what's going to happen. So I don't even want to give thought to a potential TikTok ban, because I love TikTok so much. But because of that potential ban, make sure that you do have some kind of presence on Instagram, because I think people, like, yes, there will be new social media apps all the time, but I think Instagram will still be there. TikTok is the platform to discover new people. Instagram is still where people come to connect and foster relationships, no matter what. Like, that's still going to be a thing. Instagram is not a place where you find new people. I mean, you will find new people, but ultimately, TikTok is where you discover new people. Instagram is where you foster those relationships. Facebook is family. in my opinion. That's what I use all of them for. Okay. All right, broke it all down. Get on Instagram. Make sure you follow us at The Legalpreneur. My personal account is at Andrea Sager Law. I'll follow you back. And if you have any questions about the Legalpreneur Attorney Program, click the link below or DM me on Instagram. I would love to chat. And I'll see y'all next week.